Shelo Yokim is Divrei HaTorah L'Asais Oisam. The one who is unfortunately does not uphold the Torah, so he is to be cursed. L'Asais Oisam to do them, to fulfill them. There was in a community, there was an epidemic, and there were many fatalities. And they called together a meeting, a mass meeting for the whole community, what to do about this the horrible epidemic, why it befell our community. So they decided they'll make a committee and they'll send them out to search out someone in the community. He's somebody who sinned horribly, and that affected, because of what in Shemayim, they're punishing the entire community because of his conduct. So the Rav said, he told me, he says, of course, we're Yid Maminim, we're men of faith, and we believe that nothing takes place on this earth unless it's directed from up above. But you shouldn't look at somebody else's deeds and maisim. You have to check yourself, investigate the Chayk. First, see that you yourself are in order. We have a tendency many times to think that those that are unfortunately not committed and don't practice Torah mitzvahs because of their conduct, so we feel that they're bringing, this is all part of this Hatzeichoche of Kisovei, so we have a tendency to that they should, it's on their shoulders the blame of all the disasters in the world and the hardships, whatever bloodshed, everything that takes place in the world is because of those that do not observe Torah mitzvahs. The Chazal tells the world was only, everybody should understand that the world was only created for each individual. He should always, his hashkafe, his understanding should be a concept that the world was created for him alone, which means that he, with his conduct and his character, his integrity, his all of his maisim tovim, and the way he conducts himself, so that is going to affect the entire world. Whatever he does affects the entire world. There was in 1929, there was terrible bloodshed in Eretz Yisrael, throughout the land. An Arab uprising, and it was a horrible, horrible bloodshed. Many people gathered at the home of Reb Chaim Sonnenfeld. And one of those that gathered said, Rabbi, he said, it's probably because there's so many soccer matches on Shabbos. The sports of soccer, he says on Shabbos, because of the Shabbos Parshas, the public desecration of the Shabbos, that's why this bloodshed took place. So Chaim said, just a minute. He said, you know who those soccer players are? They are Russian immigrants who were drafted into the Russian army. They were forced to eat tarfis. They were forced to be machal desecrate the Shabbos. They didn't have the opportunity to do any mitzvahs. And then at the end of the war, he said when they went home, so there was the pogroms and the bloodshed, and they saw many of their families were murdered. He says, under those horrible circumstances, what they, from their youth on, what they lived through, he says, can they shoulder the blame for any of this? Absolutely not. It's we ourselves. It's our conduct, what we do. and that we still have much to strive for in our own life, in our daily lives, in our learning, in our davening, and everything takes place. The legendary Yeshiva from Kamnes, Rabbi Ber Leibovich, he said one time, he said, I'm going to get Olam Haba. He said, not because of the tremendous Chidushim in Torah that I created, and I was minded so many big Talmid Chachomim. He said, I won't get it for that, because there's an ulterior motive there. I get such praise for some of my brilliant Navle, my Chidushim. He said, there's COVID, there's something there. I won't get Olam Haba because of my year Shemayim. He said, I have to conduct myself that way. I have to set an example for my Talmid and my students. He says, I'm going to get Olam Haba because of Avos Yisrael, because of my love for fellow Jews. Chanani ben Akashi Omer, Ratzah Kosh Baruch Zakish Yisrael, the Fikol Chibbalam Torah Mitzvahs, Shenemar, Adonai Chovetz Matzitkoy, Yad V'Cher V'Yatim.